This is where we talk about wig, books, and home decor, and handbags and all that good stuff. Although we don't talk too much about wigs, but this is the channel for it. If you go back and look at some of my old videos, you will see mainly that's what we talked about was wigs, and I'm still selling some of those wigs. Still selling some wigs. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a book sale and a book discussion and so forth. And normally I do those book sales on Sundays, but I was going to actually do a book sale and a handbag haul today. Something just fell. But I am going to be doing a pop-up tomorrow along with the haul. A pop-up handbag sale along with the book handbag haul tomorrow. So I'll get that right. Okay. So we're not going to keep you very long and so forth. Just want to bring forth some of the books that we do have. If you go to my Pango bookstore, you see that we do have a category of a large variety of books and so forth, and great authors and so forth, and things like that. We have close to 400 books in our store at this time. You know, my goal is to get into that 1,000, so I'm still going strong with that. I will be going thrifting this week, of course, and I will be bringing that to you on this same channel and all that. So keep looking for that and so forth. Um, so we're going to start off with Tom Clancy. Now, I am a big fan of Tom Clancy, and his books are always huge, thick, and all that. But I like the CIA, the military aspect of his books and things like that. The spies and things like that. I actually like that and gravitate to it. But to be honest with you, it would take me a long, long time to actually read one of Tom Clancy's books because they are so thick, and I'm a slow reader. So usually I always make sure that I catch any of Tom Clancy's books that are on the television. I make sure I watch them. As you can see how thick this book is right here. This is the Tom Clancy Against All Enemies. And this has to do with military plots, murders, and things like that, suspense. And then we have the Tom Clancy into a study into a study into command into the storm. Okay, this is the Tom Clancy book, and it is not as thick, but it is as good as the first one I mentioned. And we do have like a combo and a lot. We do lot books together and so forth. And these books are by the same author, and the contents are similar and so forth. Two great books by Tom Clancy. Right here. Okay. Now this is one of the latest book that I did just thrifted, and I found out this book is a actually a textbook. It is the strategic management and business policies and so forth, which I still say is great for business owner, people who want to start business. It helps you to get your business strategy together, helps you with business plan, and helps you with focusing and setting your mind to business and so forth and things like that. But this is actually a textbook, and this book is actually valued at $250, and I think I got it on in my bookstore for I think maybe about $30-$40 or something like that. I'm not going to change it and so far, but I did want to point that out. So this is a great book for any of the business owners to have. Okay. Okay, this is a nice little hardback from Anne Rice. You know that she's the queen of vampires. Or mostly or I should say all of her books are geared to vampires and things like that. And a lot of her books have been turned into movies, and I have seen the movies and so far. So this is Anne Rice. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. Here's the name of the book right there. The Vampire. So we're talking about a specific vampire, and this book is no damages to it, and in really, really, really great shape here. Anne Rice. And she still has a big, big fan because there's still a lot of people that are still into vampires and things like that. So, we do have a couple little books here. Children books and so forth. Like I said, we do have books for everyone. We have academic books, which are textbooks. We have cookbooks, fiction books, non-fiction books, military books, baseball books, which still comes under non-fiction. But those are some of the categories. History books, biography books, and just so many great books. Just so many. Okay, this one here is a tale of Ursa. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's a great little tale, great little story book and so far. For the young reader and everything. And I think they get a good kick out of this because this has something to do about a boy who is seen to be out in the wilderness or something and everything. It seemed quite interesting for this book here. Very interesting. Let's see here. Give you a better. The Ant and the Grasshopper. Yeah, this is before the kids, and these are the contents right here. You got your first title, The Ant and the Grasshopper, Belding the Cat, The Goose with the Golden Eggs. Right into this book right here. This is a great little book. Okay, this is the second book I got by Harry Potter. This is the Harry Potter, the Prisoner of what was that? Azkaban. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but anyway, I do have the newest, the one for the Phoenix, the Order of the Phoenix, and so forth. I do have that one. It's a really thick, really nice book, and so forth. And I thought I might would sell both of those books together, but I decided not to. Actually, for one of the reasons is both of these books actually value enough that they can be sold separately and so forth. And what you want to do is to lock all the low-end books together. But if you do have books that can stand alone, at least from $15 to $20 on up, then you can do them individually, which is like this one here. Okay. Azkaban. I think that's it, how you pronounce it. Yeah. Azkaban. Okay. And I just thought this book was hilarious and really nice. It's very interesting, and you can tell by the little character here. Very interesting book for young juvenile readers and everything. And it's like a comic book. And so forth. It's like a comic book. And I thought this was very, very interesting and so forth. And I just knew that they were going to get a kick out of this and so forth. It's like a game comic book and so forth. You see here like level 7. Level 7 access granted. So it's like a computer comic book where they're supposed to be saving the world. So I thought this was really interesting. Okay. Harlan Corbin, Fool Me Once. Now I do have a couple Harlan Corbin that I have lotted together, and so far I just did lot this one with it because this one actually stands alone in value and so forth. and it's really a good book to read. Suspense, mystery, murder, mayhem, thriller, and all up in one. This is a good book. Linda, first thing, I'm actually surprised that we still have her. Because a lot of people was interested in this book at one time, Death Angels. It seems to be a really great suspense book, and so far, really good book to read and all that. And I'm actually still, like I said, surprised that we still have this book based on that, because we did get a lot of watchers on this particular book, and so far, but you know, when you are pricing book, you're gonna go by the comps and so far. And for some reason, the book may not sell because maybe the people think that the price is a little bit high. So what I do is I usually come down on the book a little and so far and things like that, which I'm all doing. I'm trickling down on some of the books and everything. Even though the comps are really good, you can still come down just a little and so far to get the book sold and all that. And we do have some books, you know, that are looking as if they're ready to get out of here. Okay. Okay, so that was the last book to show. As I said, you know, I just wanted to bring this year little book sale. Books are on sale 20% off for Valentine's Day. So go on to our Pango bookstore, https semicolon / pangobooks.com/bookstore/Eunice EUNICE 261247. You also can catch these books on our eBay site, also and on our Etsy site. Some of them. So depending on what you're looking for, I would check out both of those sites. I'm going to give you the links to those two sites as well. eBay is www.ebay.com/str/Shawzae SHAWZAE books and home decor. Our Etsy shop is www.stetsy.com/shop/Shaw SHAW vintage shop. So you'll see that we do have a sale for Valentine on each of our platforms and everything. So if you like these books, and you can probably find some of those for sure, you'll be able to find all these books in our bookstore 20% off. You will find most of the books on our eBay store, the website I just gave you, and on our Etsy store, you will find definitely all the vintage books and so forth on our Etsy shop and so forth. And hey, we have a lot of other stuff on Etsy and eBay other than books and so forth. So check that out as well. You might find something that you love. And thank you for joining me. And I'll talk to you later.